Buenas noches, en las cámaras de Ohiolatinotv se encuentra hoy en el restaurante El Arepazo para darle la bienvenida a estas maravillosas mujeres que vienen de New Jersey. Vanessa, bienvenida.
Gracias.
Liné, welcome to Columbus, Ohio. A Mayra, que conocida ya aquí en Columbus. Bueno, Vanessa, queríamos empezar contigo y nos dijeras de qué se trata esto, de qué se trata por primera vez organizar este show de ETTWomen en Ohio.
Bueno, la verdad es que esto es un testamento a lo que nosotros llamamos el poder de las conexiones. Mayra, que fue miembro de nosotros en New Jersey por casi 2 años, cuando se vio que se mudaba para esta área y cuando estuvo aquí nos decía, necesitamos abrir un capítulo de ETTWomen aquí, porque la verdad que de la forma en que ETTWomen ha impactado no solamente mi vida, pero mis negocios, me gustaría que la comunidad aquí presente también reciba ese tipo de soporte y ayuda. Y eso es lo que es ETTWomen, es una comunidad, somos mujeres emprendedoras, somos madres, somos esposas, hermanas, y simplemente lo que queremos es lo mejor de uno para las otras, para con nosotros mismos, o sea, apoyarnos como tú estás aquí apoyándonos en el día de hoy. Mayra de una vez cogió las riendas y dijo, claro que sí, necesitamos algo como esto en Ohio, y estamos aquí fascinados, encantados. Tenemos gente de New Jersey que vinieron con nosotros no solamente en el viaje, pero están con nosotros de manera virtual, o sea que es una comunidad que no solamente es en persona, pero también de manera virtual se recibe apoyo en el interín de las reuniones que tenemos.
Sí. Bueno, nosotros estamos orgullosos de tenerte aquí y esperando de que este sea el primero de muchos más que vienen.
Claro que sí. Mayra le puede contar cuándo es nuestras 2 próximas reuniones, porque tenemos varias ya pautadas para el final de este año. Entendemos que Columbus se mueve en un pulso diferente que New Jersey, estamos tratando de adaptarnos a ese pulso, pero la verdad felices de estar aquí y de que nos hayan recibido con tanto calor y tanto amor, porque esa es la verdad. Sabemos que esa es la comunidad latina de por sí, pero mujeres que están aquí presentes, apoyándose las unas a las otras, ¿quién puede pedir más?
Sí,
la verdad.
Bueno, gracias por estar aquí. Vamos a saber un poquito más. Mayra, bienvenida.
Gracias.
Nuevamente a las cámaras de Ohiolatinotv.
Sí.
Cuéntanos más sobre este gran evento que estamos realizando hoy aquí en Columbus, Ohio.
Bueno, esto realmente es algo que lo tengo muy cerca de mi corazón, este grupo de ETTWomen. Y realmente se trata este evento no tanto de venir a aprender de lo que se trata de ETTWomen, pero a experimentar, ¿me entiendes? Es la experiencia que uno tiene cuando uno forma parte de este grupo. Es como estaba diciendo Vanessa, es como que somos hermanas y eso es lo que se transmite, y no solamente hacemos una conexión, desarrollamos una relación.
Sí.
Y por eso yo me mudé de New Jersey aquí a Columbus, Ohio, y esa relación se quedó igualita, incluso se intensificó. Y por eso yo dije, no, ETTWomen tiene que venir para acá.
Sí, bueno, ya tengo experiencia de pertenecer a este grupo y estoy fascinada, es un orgullo para mí poderlas entrevistar y darle la bienvenida a Liné. Liné, do you want to say something to Ohiolatinotv?
I can't speak Spanish, but I will learn by the next meeting. And we are very excited to be here. I'm very excited to launch in Ohio, and this welcome was amazing, and we can't wait to come back.
Okay,
Gracias.
thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, Vanessa, ¿te quieres despedir de las cámaras y dar un mensaje a todas las mujeres de Ohio y de todo a nivel nacional?
Claro que sí, que estén con nosotros. Nuestra próxima reunión es el abril 20, o sea, la semana que viene. Pueden integrarse de manera virtual, pero nuestra próxima reunión aquí en vivo es el 10 de junio. ¿Verdad? Dije la fecha correcta. Nosotros tenemos una comunidad tenemos alrededor de 50 mujeres que hacen presencia en New Jersey, pero de manera virtual tenemos casi 200 personas que pertenecen a esta comunidad. Mientras más nos unimos, más hacemos. Ese es incluso nuestro lema, que juntos podemos más, y esa es la realidad. Como mujeres nos llevamos el mundo por delante y esperamos que más de ustedes se unan a nosotras.
Bueno, muchas gracias, bienvenida nuevamente y empezamos con las actividades. Gracias, Ohiolatinotv, por la oportunidad.
Like I said, I'm not a speaker. I don't really want to hear a speech either. So I am really good at having conversations. So that's what I aim to do tonight. ETTWomen, it stands for Entreprenurial Think Tank for Women. And what it is exactly that. It's a support group and it's community-based. We support each other and we push each other and we hold each other accountable. And the way it has worked for me, particularly for my business and at a personal level, is I needed the structure it offers. I needed that desperately. So I had a lot of ideas of my own, a lot of education, but ETTWomen had the structure I needed. It held me accountable, it pushed me for more, it gave me the platform to bring my message, my business, my personal mission to a broader audience. So I am so thankful for that. Without that, I don't think, and I mean this honestly, I blame them for a lot of my success. so thank you. So the spirit that ETTWomen has, I haven't seen anywhere else, and believe me, I go out a lot. So mainly it's the support, the structure it has, because we have frequent meetings, and I believe that if we stay in touch frequently, we get shit done. So without further say, I'm going to pass on the mic to Vanessa and Lynette, who are the founders. And they, of course, going to talk a bit more about how the group was formed and give you the insights and all the little details I still need to. So, here's Vanessa.
Well, basically, she's telling me let me talk first. So.
Because everybody knows what happens, and then she finishes it because that's the way we get it. Right? So, I'm Lynette Barbieri, and I have been in my own business for, we do this all the time, so if I hit her with this, and it's just edit it out. I've been in my own business for over 20 years, and we all get midlife crises and get bored, and different things happen to you at different points in your life. So I was at my office one day, and I just decided I want to have a networking group that meets here. I had one previously years before with a bunch of people, and I stopped because my kids were small. I have 4. And running a business was a lot of work. So I decided to post it. What happened was when I posted it, the local paper came to, they liked what I wrote, and they came to listen to it and took pictures. And what happened was they posted a picture of me on the front page of the Community Reporter, and I talked about moms and women. I called it the Freehold Entrepreneurial Think Tank for moms at the time. Because I, made it like if you have kids, you can bring your kids. And it was all about just giving back. Since I've been in business for a long time, I figured, I can tell people there is no balance. You're okay. I'm still here. You'll last. We'll all survive. And lo and behold, some crazy woman calls me and says, "You're gonna think I'm crazy." So now what? She just wants to tell my part too.
I was cleaning the bathroom as good housewives tend to do occasionally, right? We do that every so often. And my husband has secret paper in the restroom, so I was cleaning the bathroom. It's one of those papers that you never read, but that day, I happened to pick up the paper, and on the front page was Freehold Entrepreneurial Think Tank for Moms. I did call her and said, "You're going to think I'm crazy, but you and I have to meet." I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. I had been in my own business for 6 years at the time, 5 years at the time. Had just moved to New Jersey, knew the importance of networking and how it had helped me grow my business when I had started in Staten Island, New York. But I needed to find a community that supported where I was at in my life. I had just had my second child. I didn't have a really close support group. And when she told me, "But come with your children," I was like, "What did you just say?" Because that had never happened before. It never happened. It had never happened that you could come to a networking meeting and meet with grown people and put your children on the side and you can still have adult conversations. So that was fascinating to me. What was fascinating is that I had already thought about this concept in my mind and I had made these graphs and these pictures. So when she told me this, I said, "We have to meet," because this idea that you're putting into effect, I had it, a few years ago, and I think that we're going to have a great connection and a great relationship. So lo and behold, we met. We decided to rename the group to Entrepreneurial Think Tank for moms at the time, because we didn't want it to limit it to freehold. We wanted to be able to, as we're doing right now, open it up to other chapters and other areas of the state, hopefully the world, right? Because we're going to take over the world one day. And what has happened is, we stem from the fact that, as we said originally, everything happens for a reason. The minute that you start putting things into action that your gut tells you that you should be doing, things start happening. And that's how I found Lynette. That's how we partnered. It's how we stayed in business for 2 years in the Marlboro freehold area. We then proceeded to launch North Jersey, which Mayra happened to be the leader of that chapter when it launched. And when it happened that she had to move, she decided to come to this area. We're coming to Ohio, no problem. And immediately, one of our members, who's, thank God, here with us. See, this is what happens. That level of commitment, she's here with us today. Joy flew, who's the New Jersey chapter. She flew out today from California to New Jersey to then come here. We have our members who are joining us virtually, who are seeing there on the computer. They've been long-standing members for a long time as well. Evie, who has been a part of our community for almost a year now, is also here. June, who is the co-leader of our North Jersey chapter, I can't forget that, is here. And we're very much a show-up community. We show up for each other. We're not just here to support you in business. We stem from what we call the 360 lifestyle. When you try to show up one way professionally and you're another way in your personal life, it kind of tends to be out of balance. That's when I said balance doesn't exist, and we try to integrate every aspect of what living life should look like for women, mothers especially, because we do have the ability to offer supervision with notice. We do offer supervision to mothers who, can't have the babysitting and want to come out and network. And younger ladies who may not have. Now it's called women, not moms. But the truth is that we need to, I always say we need to step up and out for each other. We're always talking about women's empowerment, but if we don't take action, it will never happen. It's in our hands, and we would like to think that ETTWomen has taken a very proactive approach to that. We're here, we're surrounded with so much love and so much enthusiasm. We're so honored and grateful that Mayra took this by the horns and said, let's just do it, let's roll. We didn't know how many people were going to show up, and as the RSVP started coming in, we were like, oh my God, this is happening. This is really happening. So, I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know. Just trying to speak Spanish, sorry. I don't want to sound like But the truth is that we could not be more grateful to have you guys here. Know that if you join our community, you're not only joining us in person, you're plugging into a virtual community that has over almost 200 members. Oh my God, we're going to be here soon. Almost 200 members that are genuinely there to support each other. What happens in our think tanks is there are many focus groups where people come up with their next product, or they need feedback on a design that they came up with. And as small business owners, we're bootstrapping to get started and to put things out there. What better way than come together with a group of 8-9 women who have your best interest in heart and say, nope, dump it, or no, that's a great idea. How can we help you take it to the next level? So that's what ETTWomen is about. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and joining us tonight. What I think we have time to do.
I think you could go down, right? Let's break up into
I'm like, we'll get to know each other. We'll get to know each other. I just wanted to mention, I've been talking about, sorry. Our conference is coming up in November. And we have information on that, and Mayra's going to tell you about the next meeting date before we finish. But this is our 4th annual conference. We have people that come from all over California and Florida, New York that you guys really get to know us, and you all come in from Ohio to visit us. We have all the information. Early bird is on the table for a short period of time, and our conference is called The Power of Connections. Because everything we do here is about connecting, building relationships, like Vanessa said. We have phenomenal speakers. Amazing things have happened since day one, since we started our conferences. So we hope this is a big positive. Oh, I didn't know my North Jersey co-chapter leader could speak Spanish. Only one.
You're done.
The only one.
No, you're not.
That's right.
I studied back at 12th grade.
That's right. That's right. So anyway, get more information on our conference, Power of Connections. I think it's amazing. Can you hear me now?
There you go. Guys there?
I'm yelling. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up. The information is on the side. You can ask questions later. We'll talk about it. It's a phenomenal conference. Just talk about your next dates.
Myra, do speak up though because the niggas in the back can't hear you.
Music is loud.
They really can't hear back.
I'm known for being loud, so can you hear me? Okay, good.
And if anyone has any questions,
Okay,
that would be your opportunity.
like I said, I'm great at conversation, so I can keep fast there. Our next meeting, which will be our official first meeting as a group, it's June 10th. And then the following one will be August 15th. And it will consist, the one in June, on June 10th, will consist of think tanking. And that is what we, usually the last hour of the meeting is invested in having 5 minutes for each of us to go around the table and tell how you're struggling with your business, if you need an input or a design, like Vanessa was saying, if you need opinions on your logo, if you need a connection, if you're looking to hire, that's what those 5 minutes that you get on that think tank is for. And then we all go around the table and give you our opinions and our contacts and this and that. So that's June 10th, and it's going to be here. So at 11:30 in the morning, because we have 11:30 in the morning, and then the August 15th is at 6:30 in the evening.
You know Columbus, I'm sorry. 11:30.
So I also wanted to say that, well, I said that at the beginning, but thank you so much for welcoming all of us to Columbus, and that I now use #siglas. So I'm officially Columbus girl. So thank you so much, really, thank you for showing up. Ladies and gentlemen, does anybody has any questions
About the group,
anything,
that would
just
be,
go
yes.
ahead and jump in.
Mayra, we were just thinking, the June 10th meeting is at 11 o'clock. Is there going to be an evening hour for the people that can't attend a morning session?
There is, it's going to be virtual, and then the video is going to be saved, so you can just go and rerun it and watch
Watch it later.
Uh-huh. But we aim it that way, so we reach, two markets,
That's a great
the
question,
morning and the
because we do, and that's why we do one evening and one morning session. All of our meetings are recorded, so if you can't make a meeting, you can always watch it, at any given time in our private member group. So we have phenomenal people come at our meetings. We have Vanessa Freeman, who is a New Jersey, who belongs to the New Jersey channel TV. She's going to come and talk about media and the importance of PR for small businesses. So you can actually, as a member, tap into that meeting and just learn PR secrets that and have access to that wealth of information that you wouldn't have otherwise. So it's a great way to connect and yes.
And also to tap into that, one of the benefits of becoming a member and belonging to this group is that you can schedule to show up and present your businesses, your product, and make your presentation to the community in one of our meetings. So if you get to schedule,
Pick a date.
you pick a day out of the meetings that are available, and you're scheduled to be the speaker for that event. And then you have our platform available for you.
And we market you and we promote it, etc.
Thank you.
Anything else? There has to be more questions. Women of Columbus cannot be this quiet.
We're just taking turns.
Can you talk a little bit more about how you become a member? What does membership entail? How long does the membership last?
Well, membership is, we have no contract, so it's not like you're married to us. If you join and you don't like it, can you hear me? better? I talk very loud. I
She's not Vanessa.
So what we've decided to do with Columbus for the remainder of the year, because we know that we've just started, is we're grandfathering the membership rate at $25 a month. So you have access to not just virtual, but again, our in-person meetings. And what happens is that there are different tiers. We have pamphlets, I don't know if they're here or in the front table, where all of the 3 tiers are explained. You obviously get, depending on the highest tier, you get different perks for being a member. At the $25 level, which is virtual, you get virtual attendance and everything that we're able to access on a virtual platform. With the in-person membership, all of our Columbus ladies have access to now. Grandfather that for the rest of the year. You get to show up to, now it's not just the meetings that we have here, but also the meetings that we have in our North Jersey chapter. You can access them virtually. So you have access to our private member group, which I have to say, when entrepreneurship can be a very lonely journey. And we've had women come in there and say, I'm not feeling it today. I feel like giving up, and I don't even know why I started this. And our members are the first ones to jump in and say, what do you need? What do you need to get to the next step so that you can not just get out of this funk? Because the funk, we always have the funk. Not always, but we have days that we're just, we feel like nobody likes us, and that's okay. But ETTWomen love each other, and we're that supportive of each other. What do you need? How can we help you? What's the next resource? We have members that barter with each other because, again, we understand that building a business is a struggle and it's bootstrapping, and you have money coming in that's coming right out, and you have money coming in that you need, and you don't know when it's coming in, but you need to pay, a vendor to fulfill orders. The whole idea is that we're there to support each other, help each other, and not just with services and products, but with the most important, which is encouragement and support. I think entrepreneurs in general speak a different language. We always say, and we joke around, I can't have these conversations with my high school girlfriends because they don't get it. They don't understand what building a business is. We can talk about shoes and handbags, which is always fun, but when it comes to building a business, and I say, oh my God, I got 3 new subscribers to my newsletter, Mayra would be like, woohoo, because you know how difficult that is, as opposed to, I got the latest shoes on sale. Okay, awesome. Do you know that I need a new website host? Like, can you help me with that? So that's the kind of conversations that we have. And, we sometimes think we're kind of like losing it. We're going loopy in our head, right? Well, you have a group of 200 women that are just as loopy as you are. And that's a great support network to have. I don't know if our members here would like to just say something. Join us.
I can always open my mouth and say something. Let me just say this to you, ladies. I'm probably one of the newest members within the fold here, the person that traveled. I just joined the organization back in November. I'm very skeptical because I do own a business. I'm 15 years strong in the business. I also, can you hear me? No. Okay. I do own a business. I'm 15 years strong in the business, but I also am the founder of a women's empowerment organization as well. Now I said, why do I need them? Why do I need to join them? That's exactly what I said, because I felt that I was doing the same things already that they're doing. Something drove me to their conference back in November, and it was as if I was home. I'm very skeptical about anything that I belong to or anything that I join, especially being a business owner. You know how we are. We count every dollar, we count every cent. So when you're talking about now giving an extra $25 or $35 or $45, I don't even know what membership I joined. I just knew I needed to be a part of it. So let me just give you an example. A few weeks ago, my organization held a women's panel discussion. All I did was make a phone call and tell them I needed speakers and I needed people there. My phone was blowing up with people calling to register because all I needed to do was put it out to my sisters of ETTWomen, and the room is packed to capacity. So I don't know if you guys, I'm just giving you a little brief demonstration of what I've only encountered over the last 4 months, because I really wasn't able to do anything with it in December. So from January on, I took a hold and decided to make this thing work. It was a myself, for my business, and for my organization. Because these women stepped up and they showed out. So if you're skeptical about anything, please check out the public website. Because even if you just check out the public website, which is what I was sharing with one of the other women over here, there's so much wealth of information. Now, if you think you can get it on the public, imagine what you get on the private website. So it's definitely something worth looking into, and it's definitely worth doing.
Anybody else? I hope everybody wants to mingle and have a drink and eat. Anybody at all? Anybody want to say anything? Anything at all? Since you drove 8 hours, don't come this way.
I have to say that FYI, June is like the crew of the group, and like she's the crew. Like she's the most cautious. By the end of the 8-hour trip, she's probably as long. And I was like, yes! Return her! So,
In the beginning, she's recently CCD, then she's cursing. I'm like, oh my God,
what have we done? What have we done?
Next time you'll fly with me, June.
same.
Now, I'm a community woman, right? Do you have any of the women who wear too many hats? Hello there? Okay, yes, I am a CCD.
She's on everything.
I'm a CCD teacher because I take my son to CCD, and in my absence, my husband actually took him to CCD today, right? So it works, right? The teamwork. I'm a soccer manager, right? I'm a member of the Chamber of Commerce. I'm a member of the Linden Industrial Association. First vice president should be of the Linden Industrial Association, and I'm a woman. Hello, that's a man's industry. Okay? And I'm a financial, my business is a financial service business, and they want me to be the first vice president of an industrial association, right? I'm a Kiwanian. I'm a secretary of a Kiwanis. So you guys got Kiwanis in Columbia? Hey, Kiwanis? Oh my God, it's awesome. It teaches community service and leadership to kids, right? Okay? But God has given me that privilege to do what I can do. But this group keeps me grounded, ladies. Okay? Our focus has to be... this group keeps you grounded. It really does. Because we all know how much we can do, but we got to think about our family, and we got to set our priorities as our business. Because right now, without money coming in, our family's not going to be as well, right? Okay, we want to have some good times too, ladies, right? So we have to keep focused on what we got to do. So can we do that? Okay, I know we can do that because we got the support of these ETTWomen. Okay, and I've done this one for about 17 years now. Okay, and I've been a member of ETTWomen. I've been to 3 conferences, and I'm going to my 4th. And it's through these conferences that I've met some really dynamic women who then we build the connections. And it's all about sincere connections. Absolutely, absolutely. So thank you, ETTWomen.
Thank you guys. No more questions. You can just mingle and chat and have some drinks and have fun.
Well, and what I would love to, because we always talk about networking with intention, what would be awesome, because I saw some of you come in pairs, is that you leave here meeting at least 3 new people.